Welcome back to YouTube channel. We are Cybersensei. We are proud to give you this amazing walkthrough. It's no factor authentication. This is an exciting challenge that was in the recent picoCTF 2026. It is under web exploitation. It was rated medium. So this was a very exciting one because it handled some few instances where you needed to put yourself into the tests. So we'll jump right into it. So the description seems like some data has been leaked. Can you get the flag? You can get started here. So this is the link to the website. You can get started there and to find the flag. The application code can be found here. So we can copy that code. We'll save it under web. Let me do practices here. We'll save it under that. Then the leaked data. This is what is the database. Amazing. So we're going to check even the hints. So what happens when there's no salt? So for those who don't know, salt is actually, it's more of like a key that is mostly used with hashes. Whenever you're trying to crack some hashes, you might need some salt. Some other hashing algorithms don't need salt. So as of now, we just understand that maybe this, whatever we are going to be cracking here, we won't be needing a salt. Then the second one is the second hint is ROQ. ROQ is normally the word list that is used to crack passwords. Normally it's used to crack passwords in normal scenarios. And we have the hint number 3. What makes 2FA safe? Two-factor authentication. What makes it safe? So I can tell you're going to be going through some various steps to actually get the flag here. We can check okay, sorry for this. Let's get this. And previously did so I think we shall have to log out. Yeah, let's just log out. I previously solved it, so I think it was saving my cookies and everything, my session. So we'll have to redo it again. Let me show you how we do it. So I'll actually analyze what we have been given. So we've been given two files, the app.py and users.db. This is the database file. Now we can open terminal here. Ls let me maximize so that you guys can see that. So we can just start by cut app.py. So when you analyze this Python file, you'll understand it's more of like the program file that is running this server exactly. And then there's this other one, cut users.db. So you'll notice this is a database file, but you can't actually just see everything from a normal user view. We've just cut it and we're trying to see the contents, but we can't make complete sense of it. We can't make complete sense out of whatever we are seeing here. I'll show you how to make to actually get into details, get everything, but in this scenario I'm just trying to get the hashes, because you can understand we are talking about hashes here, and we can see we need a login page. You can see we are dealing with a login page, so we have to bypass it. And for this we're not going to try to use other web vulnerabilities. We are not going to be trying to test other web vulnerabilities like SQL injection and all that. We're just going to stick to the script. We have been told about hashes, so we're going to try to extract hashes from this. So how do you extract? I've provided a very simple payload. It's here. I'm going to put this link or this GitHub repository in the description. It will really help a lot. So I'm going to get this command, the exact command. I'll highly advocate you guys to check on it. I've made it simple. So as you can see, it's actually going to try and check connect to the users DB. This whatever we're trying to gain access to or view contents of it, and it's going to print contents of it, and it's going to select You understand it's a database file, so you're going to be using SQLite 3. This is the type of database it's running, SQLite 3, and we are going to try to get username and password, right? And you can understand in cybersecurity terms, we can't just store passwords in plain text, so we'll actually get password in another form, and we're going to be extracting them from the users, right? We're going to be extracting them from the users table. So when I run this, notice these are like more than 10 usernames and passwords I've gotten, but these passwords are in the form of hashes. So there's a tool, maybe most of you might not know about it. There's a tool called hash identifier. Identifier, I think it's pre-installed in almost all Linux. So checking from this usernames, there's one username that catches your eye. This, you see, this is actually everything. So when you get the admin password, you will be able to access everything that's behind this server. It's when we're going to bypass it, or actually not bypassing it, we're going to log into it. So I'm going to check which type of hash is this. Can't tell from just viewing it. So you can see the possible hash is SHA-256. There are so many ways of cracking hashes. We have videos on cracking hashes when we were covering Try Hack Me Lab, but for now I'm going to show you a simpler way. I'm going to use a site called crackstation, crackstation.net. You can see that. You can see crackstation.net, and we are going to source the hash we got, this, and we'll try to see if it can if crackstation can actually get that password. So I'm going to enter that, then do the recaptcha, and you can see, and when you actually see green, you know you are you have something good. So you can see the password is apple at 123. I can tell why the main reason you are being given this ROQ when you try to crack this password, when you try to crack this hash using hashcat, John the Ripper, all those, high chances you're going to, or it's more recommendable you're going to use ROQ.txt, the word list ROQ.txt, so that you can at least have that cracked password easily. So we already have the password now. This is just a simpler way of getting that password. So we have the password apple at 123, and we have the username as admin. So we're going to go back to our site, admin, then password is apple at 123. So that was actually mostly the two of the faces, the first two faces of whatever we're doing here. So notice something. Now we are redirected from login to 2FA, right? From login to 2FA. Now we're supposed to bypass this two-factor authentication, OTP verification. So how do you do this? I actually just perused through the whole website, and there's something that catches your eye. There's a cookie stored here. So in this cookie, I'll show you how we're doing to deal with it. So first of all, you actually just come and paste it in like a simpler text editor page, and notice you can't just tell what it does just by looking at it, but from my analysis and everything, using some research tools and everything, we can tell. I could tell this was base 64 encoding, but after the base 64 encoding, not just the encoding, there's some decompression needed so that you can get the raw data. What I'm trying to say is, you see this server we're dealing with, this website, it's supposed to send an OTP verification code. Normally you understand the OTP in the normal websites, it's either sent on your mobile phone number or email, mostly email. As you can see, this one has said enter the OTP sent to a registered email, right? So but so that the server can verify this, it actually saved that OTP code in our browser, and this actually brings that issue of session cookies being stolen. If maybe an attacker maybe gains access to your session cookies, and if they steal them, they can actually just log in as you, because they can get your OTP verification, and they can continue with the application just like a normal person. So like the authorized person, that was what I meant. So notice you can actually write a script to do all that I've said, to base 64 decode it and decompress it, because we are going to be using zlib to decompress it. I've already done that, and I've uploaded that to my GitHub repository. It's decoder.py. Notice this, decoder.py. Let me download this file, and no, let's not do that. Under picoCTF webs practices, decoder.py. Yeah, nice. So clear that. ls, we have decoder.py, sudo nano decoder.py. So notice you are supposed to enter your cookie here, right? I'm just going to copy that just to be sure. And nice, that's looking good. Save that. Let me run the file. Python 3 decoder. So logged false, OTP secret 2811. So this is 2811. Let's see. I hope it has not yet changed. Verify. We can close this up. So invalid OTP, or OTP has expired. Notice OTP actually just goes with time. Normally it goes with time. We can see I've wasted several seconds when I'm explaining this, and I hope the server is still running. Yes, the server is still running. So I'll get the session cookie, the cookie again. Copy that. Then sudo nano decoder.py. Notice I'll have to change this. Yeah, let me copy that, close that, Control X. It's 2811. Let's see if it actually works. 2811. I really hope it works. None. So we are going to reload it again. Resend. I'm going to, or let's just restart this so that I make sure we get the raw. As long as we already have the passwords, remember we already have the password, you can log in again. Admin apple at 123. Then this gives us, I'll try to be fast now so that it doesn't expire before I decode it. Let's see. Mm, 9234. Let's see. 9234. Let's hope it works. Yeah, and it worked. That's the flag. I already have now the flag. That's the flag. Notice just a simple or a brief walkthrough. We had to extract the files. We had to extract the hashes. This is whatever we did here. This you can get this from the GitHub repository. You'll get the link on the description. You'll get the hashes. You crack this hash for the admin. You crack this hash. Once you crack the hash, you can able to log in, because the site they were giving you from scratch. It was for login. Once you log in, you get the session cookie. The session cookie, you have to decode it, so it actually decodes then decrypts. I'll show you again. So notice this one, it actually decodes base 64, then decompresses. Decompresses, that was the correct word, decompresses, because it uses zlib. It decompresses it, then you can now get the flag, the actual data that was being stored with the session cookie. This exactly. So you can see even the username is admin. So once you get, it will give you the OTP secret. Though this OTP secret is now what you're going to use to bypass the 2FA page you have. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.